When I start shooting, all y'all gonna clear out.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're going to take a look at the developer feedback portal update. Here the tweet says, we published a blog on the current status of Tekken dev feedback portal, including known issues and requests for your cooperation. Now I have the link open here, and the reason why I want to take a look at this is because since the dev portal's introduction, I have made multiple videos documenting the evolution of it all. And they've been doing some pretty good work there. I think it's definitely been a net bonus to the whole game. The developers can see clear as day what the players want, and you don't have like engagement farmers or content creators or just like that whole sphere of content creation and monetization and just how Twitter works. It's all removed from it. So you just have players in there giving their feedback, honest, sometimes dishonest, but then there's another layer of, like, let's say protection, where players can vote on that. And then the devs can see that someone requested a feature and it got so many dislikes, and they will just ignore it. So that whole system has been working really well. And also on the other front of tackling cheaters, the amount of cheaters that they've have banned has like tripled since the inclusion of the dev feedback portal. So it's great work, and I'm interested to hear what their review is, their response is, and what comes next. So with that being said, I will start reading. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video. But it says, feedback, review, and response. Our development team reviews submissions on a daily basis to determine priorities for bug fixes and balance adjustments. In particular, we are currently prioritizing feedback submitted under battle-related bugs and issues, especially reports regarding unintended behaviors and character move performance. So the fact that they say that they are prioritizing basically balance and bugs related to gameplay would mean that there is another update coming in the future. Even though in the most current battle pass or balance patch update that they did with Kunimitsu, they didn't give us a clear understanding of when the next update will happen. This is just confirmation that they're working towards that, because why would they be taking feedback for these things if they weren't going to implement it later on? Maybe that will be Bob, but only time will tell. Please note, all submissions are continuously reviewed by our team, regardless of whether or not they've been reflected on the Discord server. Delays in the Discord server reflection. Due to the overall increase in submissions to the dev feedback portal, we are currently exceeding our initially anticipated moderation capacity, resulting in significant delays in reflecting posts to the Discord server. I guess that's kind of a good thing, right? I don't know if that's like my impact where I talk about what's going on there. Then I see in the comment section people are like, oh, how do I go over there and give my feedback as well? So players are very enthusiastic about sharing what they're experiencing. And I mean, the developers are just as enthusiastic about addressing it. So that's good. In particular, and also I have to say again, that it's good that this is not happening on Twitter. If this was Twitter and people were just flooding Twitter with a hashtag about how the game isn't working, it would not be a good look. So this is great. In particular, since the introduction of the Battle Pass system request category, we received an unexpectedly high volume of submissions, and this category is experiencing longer delays than others. As noted above, while feedback is reviewed internally by a development team, posts are only reflected to the Discord server after going through a review and organization process by the moderation team, which has contributed to the delays. We are currently working to improve our operational flow to enable more efficient moderation and Discord server reflection, drawing on the knowledge gained during the beta period. So the thing about this, right, is that since this is an official thing run by Bandai Namco, they kind of have to contain it. They can't just allow people to just post like not safe for work material, troll material, whatever material, right? I know some people have got their clips rejected because mods that they've been using is, explicit. So you can't put that there. You got to turn the mods off and then complain, right? So that's kind of the things that they're talking about there. Reaction and discussions on the Discord server. The number of breakdown of reactions, good or bad, on Discord posts are used as one of the references when determining response priorities. In addition, comments on individual posts and discussions that develop from them are also reviewed and used as reference when assessing feedback. We encourage you to continue reacting and engaging in discussion around submitted feedback. So this is kind of what I was saying, is how like people upload a post and then that generate this like versus dislike ratio, but then also you can expand it and go into the comment sections and see what people are saying. I don't know if you could do that for everything, game, but I know that you could do that for a lot of stuff, and the developers are basically saying to continue doing that, and they're moderating it. So you can see how deep into the details they're going with looking at these things. So it's good. Please also note that character specific discussion threads include recent patch notes related to unintended bug fixes and character move performance adjusted for each character. We hope you find them useful. So people are complaining about things that's been addressed, or maybe something. I don't know what's going on there. I know that in the character specific portals, because there's multiple different portals. There's portals for reporting people, there's portals for general balance, portals for bugs, and then there's like 40 something portals for specific characters and many other things as well. But in the character specific portals, there was reports of collusion where, you know, someone would basically go to Reddit or go to Twitter or go to a stream or some outside thing and say, when I make this post, everyone like it, so it rises up to the top and the developers will implement that. Now, I don't know how successful that strategy has been. I know that the list of players were doing a little bit of that, where they were trying to collude to get their character buffed. And that is a dangerous thing. And if there's any content creators doing that and participating in that, that's a horrible misuse of this system, and they should be banned from the server and anyone who basically participated in that knowingly, right? You cannot misuse something like this. That's very dangerous to do so. Once one person does it, then everyone will do it, and then the whole system falls apart and the dev shut it down. Feedback containing external site URLs. The dev feedback portal is operated with the goal of collecting feedback in a format that allows our development team to organize and consolidate submissions efficiently, thereby improving the effectiveness and accuracy of our development process and enabling us to deliver a better gameplay experience. With this in mind, we ask that you describe your feedback on opinions directly in the submission form, and where is possible, include any relevant sources to support your report. Posts that consist solely of URLs from external sites such as X, Reddit, and YouTube will not be accepted as a general rule. So there's probably people in there posting videos like, look at this content creator video. Like, you know, get the raw thing yourself, right? For organizational purposes, please limit each submission to a single topic. Submissions that contain multiple topics may not be approved as they complicate our content organized process. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward, right? I don't know how many people seen this. This is why I'm also making a video, because those of you guys who actively go into the Discord, you could keep this in mind, right? Don't fill, you know, one report with 8 different bullet points. That may work on Twitter, where you can say, this is everything I hate about Tekken, and you list 50 things. But here, they need it to like be in a certain type of way so they can effectively take, you know, action. So I appreciate the developers for giving us this information. I know that the server has had great impact so far, and hopefully it continues to do so. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and bye-bye.